The Dynasty Drop Analysis tool can be found under the Pre-Draft tab, Dynasty Player Drop Analysis. What this tab does is it simulates your entire season to give a value number for each of your players. This value number represents their impact on your chance to win the championship. The lower the value, the less valuable the player. So at the bottom of my list are the players that I should be cutting to fill for my draft picks. The Get Recommendations button allows you to see the top valued players available on your waiver wire. So when I click this button, it'll show me the list of running backs, wide receivers, kickers, defenses, anyone available in free agency right now. So some of these players are going to be selected in the draft. The machine isn't necessarily telling you to draft any of these players, just pointing out the players on your roster that can improve. So I might try to draft Le'Veon Bell, but I might try to pick up the Bengals in free agency after the draft, or I might spend a late Dynasty pick on them. If you prefer to see fewer non-skill position players, you can use the lock and limit features the same way you do in our waiver recommendations to eliminate some of the defenses or kickers or whatever position you don't want to see. The lock feature tells the machine that you only want to pick up a defense, for example, by dropping another defense. So the machine would only recommend a defense if there was a better defense available in free agency. The limit feature is similar, but it allows you to drop a kicker or a defense or quarterback, whichever you check, and add a player of a different position. So if I had, 3 quarterbacks and I wanted to limit, I could never have more than 3 quarterbacks, but it would allow me to have less than 3 quarterbacks. The lock, if I had 3 quarterbacks, would always give me 3 quarterbacks. So I'll click Get Recommendations. My recommendation is shown up, and I have 2 kickers that are better than my current kicker, Dan Bailey, and the rest are skill position players. So this is the machine's Dynasty Drop Recommendations tool.